IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined by the magnificent Conor Quinn tonight in Belfast, Ireland. Conor, first of all, in front of your home crowd, in front of a massive fan base, people here for the massive fight Mick Conlon tonight. What was that atmosphere like for you?
Oh, it was amazing, mate. The SSE Arena, I've dreamt of fighting here ever since I was a kid. I've done it twice on the bounce now in the last year. So, listen, you couldn't ask for any better. And obviously to have Michael Conlon headlining for a world title, it's what dreams are made of, really, isn't it?
When you get these opportunities, does it make you want it more? Because, you've done the small hall shows, you've done these Europa fight nights. Does this make you want to just continue to fight in these big arena fights?
That's exactly what it does, mate. Even I being backstage and the different dressing rooms and stuff, it's all completely different, but it's what you think of when you think of big time boxing, and this is exactly where I want to be. I want to keep fighting here and keep moving up the card, keep moving up the rankings in my own division, and keep kicking on.
For the people on IFL that maybe don't know who you are and they're only getting to see you and know you from cards like this, give us a bit of a background as to your story, because Dev touched on it the other day, and I was going to touch on this with you in our last IFL. You were away in Australia. You came back and then you were told that maybe you wouldn't box again, or was it before that? Tell us exactly what happened.
Yes, so I went out to Australia, obviously turned pro, had 2 fights out there, but COVID hit, so I came home. But part of the medical, obviously, back home is brain scans. They don't do that in Australia. So when I come home, was scheduled to fight 3 days after I landed, and I just got told I'd never box again due to something they found on the brain scan. And for 2 years, that's all I was ever told. You'll never box, and just kept trucking along, mate. You can ask D, ask Crow, twice a day, every single day in the gym. Great sponsor behind me, and Bobby Werman, Fastgaff from Australia. He just kept me going, mate, funded me, and he knew, I knew, D knew, Crow knew, Mark knew that we were going to get here one day, and here we are now in the biggest show in Ireland.
Does that make it even more special for you when you walk out in front of your family and friends, thinking back to that time when you were told this might never happen for you?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was actually saying to someone else there. I'm the one gets to walk out there, gets my hand raised, gets to have a great fight and do all the interviews, all the autographs, all the pictures. But there's a lot of people in the background who went through the same thing as me, and their lives was put on hold because of mine. I have a very close family and my girlfriend and obviously my sponsors and my teammates. And, for everyone to be able to witness it tonight, it's just amazing. It's a wee bit surreal just thinking back to then, and I put it at the back of my mind, and now when you touch on it, it makes you a wee bit emotional. You just, geez, it's crazy, isn't it?
That fight tonight, really tough opponent, something that you needed. You got in there, you traded with him, you hit him with some cracking shots. Happy with your performance tonight?
Yeah, happy with the performance. That guy was obviously, he's former EBU champion. He's brought in to give you a real hard night's work. One of the top guys in the division in Europe, and he done exactly that. He gave a hard night's work, and don't get me wrong, there's times where I could have made it a lot easier for myself, boxing and moving. I was a top class amateur for my whole career, but I love that, man. I love a fight, and I let him pin me on the ropes a wee bit there in the 3rd or 4th round, and he thought he was maybe landing good shots, but he wasn't. I knew he wasn't, and I knew I was going to come back with heavy shots, and that's what I love, mate. But obviously there's a time and a place for it, and I'm not silly with it, you know what I mean? But I love it. I love a tear up. I love the trade, and then I'll go out and outbox you after that.